Hey, what's up guys, it's Benny here, and I've got an awesome 142 for 4 gameplay for you guys today on the map Overflow using the M.O.A.B. It's like my traditional assault rifle setup, I believe. Actually, no, it's not my traditional assault rifle setup. I've been going for speed. I've been running lightweight hardline. Scavenger. I've dropped toughness recently, and then I've been running dexterity and extreme conditioning just to help me get around the map a lot quicker, because I think trying to get these really high scoring gameplays, I've got to be in more locations as quickly as possible to get to the spawns to pick as many kills up to get my streaks as possible. And I know it kind of leaves me open to get killed by grenades, C4s, stuff like that, but it does allow you to get your streaks so much quicker, which I found. But it's been working really well with stock and fast mags on the M.O.A.B as well. But anyway, there's a couple other things I wanted to talk about. The first of which is because I get so many messages from you guys asking, am I going to be playing with subscribers, stuff like this. And I just wanted to settle, kind of let everyone know. Every single Friday about 4 o'clock GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, which I'm not actually sure what that is in America and stuff like that. But at 4 o'clock GMT, I'll be playing with subs for about 3 or 4 hours every single Friday. Because I think that's the best way for me to do it. Because I want to try to get a solo gameplay. So if I do it on like one day a week and people know when it is, so hopefully that clears it up. And if anyone here is interested in doing a few games with me or whatever, just send me a message on Xbox Live at BennyCentral on Friday around that time, and I promise I'll try to invite as many people as I can, and I might have to start rotating lobbies and stuff like that. But anyway, moving on. Arsenal won, yes, and we made a signing. Guys, this is something that I state stuff my own set, because I think you have drafts and stuff, so you get fresh players all the time. But Arsenal, right, are the stingiest club in the world. We do not buy anything. We sell stuff, alright, and we actually made a signing who looks pretty decent. He's like an international left back. It's not what we wanted, but it's still really good. And I'm chuffed to bits. He looked really good today. But no, it's weird. It's something that's not really covered much in sport. Like, there's so many sports clubs in the world and stuff are now being owned by big Russian billionaires or American billionaires, and it's just, I think it's ridiculous the amount of money that gets spent on the game. But it's weird. It's I can just imagine in like 10 years' time if competitive gaming goes huge. Because at the moment, I think competitive gaming is going in a much bigger step. Like COD XP 2 just got announced for $1 million competition once again, and I think in the future you may see big money signings for people like moving from Team Optic to wherever and stuff like that, because the football started out in a very similar way. People didn't take it too seriously. It was always at a professional level. It started off in the same sort of way the competitive gaming scene has started. And now, guys, I just realised in this game I did the most dopey thing. I could, first of all, the first minute and 20 seconds of the game, I was absolutely appalling. I couldn't get any kills or do anything. And then I called in my swarm with 20 seconds left to go. It could have been a 200 plus. I was like, damn you. But it's true. I'm going to be quite interested to see how competitive gaming goes over the next couple of years, because I'm tempted to get involved myself. Like, see if I can get a team together to go for these the COD XP tournament and try to win the $1 million competition against like the pro teams like Optic and stuff, because it's always something that's interested me, and I always love competition. I've always been a very competitive person, whether it is at sport, at school, or anything I've ever done. I've always tried to do it to the best of my ability, and I think competitive it's a completely different game style to public. Like, in public you're constantly rushing. It's harder, like gun skill wise and reaction speeds is different in public compared to competitive. Competitive is a lot more strategic. It is ridiculous the amount of planning that goes to going around a corner when you've got like a couple players. I've seen people it really does interest me though, because it's a new challenge. I'm tempted to like have a go, and maybe you guys might enjoy watching a bit of it as well. If I do go for it, maybe record the qualifiers if I go for it. But I've got to find a team first. That's the hard bit. That's the hard bit. I think that is the major hard bit. Finding 3 other people that are willing to put the time and effort into doing the competition, because I think it would be a real laugh though, especially if we do well. It's like these pro teams of like, it's kind of got like a thing against the YouTubers and stuff like that. There was like a bit of bit of banter between the two sides, but I think it'd be interesting and a big laugh if a YouTube team could do really well in the tournament, because I don't like we'd be the dark horses. But anyway, I'm coming up to the end of the gameplay now, guys, because there's a couple of other things I wanted to cover, and so to run out of time because I kind of ramble on about random stuff. It's something that I need to sort out, really. I always go on random kind of paths and stuff when I start. I say, okay, in this commentary I'm going to talk about this and this. It never works out. It's just like, okay, I just ended up talking about transfers and COD XP and stuff. But I think Team Optic will probably win it again this year because they've got some amazing players like Scumpy and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, coming up to the end of the video now, guys, and just remember, if you want to play with me, send me a message on Xbox Live on Fridays at about 4 o'clock GMT. I do that every single Friday. And follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, because that's where I put so much random stuff up if I'm like playing with people or doing other stuff, or I get an amazing gameplay. And subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do appreciate all the feedback. See you later, guys. Bye.